So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hernandez. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hakimi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Fernandes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Real chance! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he was alert to it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes goes steaming forward. Matheus Cunha. And it's Gravenberch.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now that
and the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square, you score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bruno Fernandes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Hakimi. Van de Ven. Partey. Partey finds himself offside. Gravenberch. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. And it's Partey. For Rice. Played out to the left flank. Matheus Cunha. And it's Partey. And here's Thuram. He's had it taken off him.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good run down the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick reminder today,
Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Haaland has created one goal already. And it's Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. Place it in low.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Hernandez has it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's forced to go back. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. That is a great pick out. Nuno Mendes. Oh, sweet feet. Knocks it into space. Partey. For Rice. Partey. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18,
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Now this could be a chance.
Number 25.
Nunez. A header!
Number 10.
Oh, should have put that away.
Number 20.
There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
27, Morgan Rogers. Number 12, Turnbull. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Szoboszlai. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Timber.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hakimi stood his ground strongly. Partey. This might spell danger. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Partey. Number 41, Rice.
Stern test
Number
this for
8,
the endurance, for the
Hakimi.
character of the players as
Coming
we
on the
head
field,
into extra time.
Number 38, Gravenberch. Number 14.
Really fierce,
Ryan.
close defending. Nice
Number
interception,
23,
well timed.
Jules Koundé.
Rice.
Substitution.
Added Subimendi. Opts for safety. Gravenberg. Now it's Lukaku.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away, and it's Bellingham. Lukaku receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United go into the lead. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice turns back here, probably the best option. It's not an especially good pass, that. And Koundé. Cucurella. Koundé. That is lovely. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And just a quick reminder today.
Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Thank you very much for your
Well,
cooperation.
both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Passes short and sharp. This looks promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Shot at goal! Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Cucurella. Koundé. Gets a good foot in there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's through, it's one-on-one!
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Van de Ven. And it's Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And now, to
Rice
all members of...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. you have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well.
And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland. That's the throw. Fermin. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's trying the shot. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Haaland. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to belt it away and claimed it back swiftly. Partey. Haaland. Hernandez. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Van de Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Thuram. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Out to the right. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared without complication. Haaland. Partey. Hakimi. And it's Mendes. And it's Lopez. Good take, and is he in? Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Bellingham given the lift of his goal, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Good read, needed to be.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Threads one in. Plays it in low. And he's there to clear it. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! And one more try! Just off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And a chance! Reinders. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. And it's Reinders. And Mendes. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Over to the left. He's got away. He's got tall. They've scored! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gravenberg. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hakimi. And here's Thuram. Well timed, excellent interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That'll be a throw. Gravenberg. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pinches it off him. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van de Ven. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space. Played out to the right. Gravenberg. Looking for the run. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Little pass back. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice looking ball. Fermin. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Bullish header! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Matheus Cunha. That is lovely. Can he finish? They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
Big chance! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Hernandez.
Goes on a run down the left wing.
And it's Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
That ended up in no man's land. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No way through. Matheus Cunha, and it's Rice.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Drives it in. And that has been... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gravenberg. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe. Number 5, Thuram. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice. Number 11, Isak. Number 22.
Climbs up, in he goes again. It's in. Back to within 1. Interesting. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ndicka has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Probing pass, dink through.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
They've played it short.
Number 7. Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Played into the middle.
Number 9. Partey. Number 14.
Manchester United
Reinders.
have the chance to go the other way.
Taking place.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And he can clear it away.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Donnarumma is there to clear. Van de Ven.
Out to the left it goes.
Knocks it into space. Hernandez. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Koundé, and it's Rice. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. It's a searching pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Szoboszlai plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Mbappe. Ah, he's given it away.
Added time.
Opts for safety.
And they've got rid.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rice. Koundé.
And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to...
Fermin! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez crosses.
And that has been cleared.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Timber.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gravenberg. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Szoboszlai.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice looking ball. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position. And the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Hernandez.
Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Thuram turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Thuram. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Koundé. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Partey. And he's surging through. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed.
Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe. And it's Timber. Now it's Bellingham.
There will be one.
It's Vinicius Junior.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. Timber gets across to intercept that. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special
we're
birthday.
underway again.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a pretty loose pass. Time and again they are repelled. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ndika.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Now that's a fine challenge. Thuram. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please be made aware that smoking is only
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Well played and well cleared.
Opts to Fermin! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fermin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vinicius Junior plays it short. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Rice.
He's had it taken off him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Great vision. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And it's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberg. And he's forced to go back. Van de Ven. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the... He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Mbappe strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Well, that is one way to stop him.
And it's Koundé.
Gravenberg. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez powering forward here. That's a decent clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Has a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Van de Ven. And it's Koundé. And Gravenberch. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball, and he's lost his man here. Big chance, must be! And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread it left. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Manchester, he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bullish header! And he hits the net! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's a sharp pass. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the...
Tries a shot! It's hit the upright.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 5.
And it's Koundé.
Number 10.
Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Takes a shot!
Number 11, Isak. Number
Definitely
27,
away.
Morgan Rogers. Number 14, Reinders.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they win it back again. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ndika cuts it out. Rice.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Mendes. Isak receives it in a shot, surely! And again! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! They'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Substitution on the field, number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to
So
replace
all
him
square
is
with almost
number
no
12,
time remaining.
Turnbull.
Well, those players
Substitution
out there
progress.
must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 41. Right.
90 minutes gone
Coming on the
and nothing
field
between
is
them still.
Number 9.
Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead. Ndika. Reinders. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Matheus Cunha. And now the breakaway. Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ndika. Partey. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's Haaland. And it's Reinders. Zubimendi gets a foot in here. That's going to go a long way. And it's Koundé. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Cucurella getting this one clear. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please join me in wishing
Well, it has
all the
been
best
a
for
punishing
members of
game,
our
both
fan
physically
club
and
celebrating
mentally.
their wedding
But does
anniversary
either
today.
team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And a chance! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Now the manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Haaland simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This is quite a battle. Threads one in, and here's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Mbappe! He's found a way past. Crossed in once more. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bruno Fernandes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's found a way through.
He's
gone backward here. Very nicely done. Now here's the delivery. Isak!
Well, he's certain.
And with that, the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really will be deflated by the result.